What's it like being the daughter to the best chef in the world?
But Jamie Oliver's not my dad.
Celebrities may run every room they enter, but that control vanishes with their mini-selves. Suddenly, they're not in charge, just trying to keep up with what their kids might reveal next.
Are you kidding? Or are you serious? Is Daddy Maui? No. Okay, you want to see it again? All right, for the 3,000th time.
Starting off with the moment where even battling gods and fighting Loki felt easier than answering the completely out-of-the-blue question Chris Hemsworth's daughter asked him. Just see for yourself.
My daughter's kind of envious of my boys at the moment. She came to me the other day and she's like, you know, Papa, I want one of those things that Sasha and Tristan have. I'm like, what do you mean? So, you know, the things in between their legs that you have. I was like, well, you see, you know, girls, and then my brain's like, how do we handle this, you know? I was like, girls have breasts. I don't want breasts. I was like, okay. She goes, I really want one. I'm like, a penis? And she's like, I want a penis. I'm like, she's 4, you know? I was like, you know what? You can be whatever you want to be. And she goes, thanks, Dad.
Chris Pratt may be an action hero to the world, but his son had his own hilarious interpretation of his dad's career.
He thinks I'm a firefighter?
Why?
I don't know. Because I know this because I'll say, hey, bud, I'm gonna be back tomorrow, I gotta go to work. And he'll go, are you going to work on your fire truck? And I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, I am, son.
You just go, yeah, sure, of course.
Yes, I am. That's right.
Years of TV experience and PR training still weren't enough to prepare Steve Harvey for the shock of seeing one particular photo of his little daughter all grown up.
Hey, was Michael B. Jordan there? I know he's dating your daughter now, so was he sharing Christmas with you?
Yeah.
Look at that, that's happening in front of you?
I've never seen that picture before.
According to Tom Segura, raising his kids isn't just parenting, it's managing a controlled disaster. Maybe that's what happens when kids are raised by a comedian.
This morning I was working out and my older kid came in to the gym at home, naked, bent over and goes, look at my ass. And I was like, yeah, I see it. And he goes, look at it. And I was like, I see it. Get the out of here, man. And he's like, do you see my ass? And I go, yeah, I see your ass, man. They both are in that thing. He's like, last week, he goes, there's no school today. And I go, really? And he goes, yeah. Teacher said no school. I go, the teacher said no school. It was like Wednesday. I go, really? Should I call you? He goes, don't do that. I was like, he's already like lying about going to school. He's 3.
Is your kids getting your accent or are they getting your husband's accent?
Well, Hazel had my accent for a really long time and would say things like water, which I was really proud of. And then the other day she goes, can I have some water? And I went, it's water. And she was like, no, it's water. I was like, no.
Years of yelling and intimidation couldn't save Gordon Ramsay from being fully exposed by his daughter, who chose the absolutely perfect moment to do it.
Salmon, puff pastry, basil.
Basil,
lemon.
you're not American. Who say basil?
We're in America, Dad.
Don't let them turn you like that.
Basil.
Before we jump to the next hilarious moment, hit like and subscribe for more celebrity hilarious moments. Ramsay never forgets moments like that, and when his chance to strike back came, he made it truly memorable.
Tilly's here to say hello.
Hello. Hi, Tilly.
Is that it? You fancy dinner, Tilly? Dinner tomorrow night?
Dad, please stop.
Whenever I win this.
Can you come soon?
Daddy, please stop.
We'll have to wait and find out.
Ignore him.
Boom, good luck. Let's go.
If you think I'm going to marry a chef, you've got another thing coming.
What do you mean you're not going to marry a chef?
I'm not, because you're a nutter.
When kids are around, nothing slips by. They soak up everything. Ashton Kutcher discovered this the hard way.
When she hit like 1.5 years, and we woke up one morning and we had a new dog, which, by the way, don't get a new dog when you have a baby. That's like that. And I'm like getting ready in the morning, and Mila's like, oh, Ricky peed on the stairwell. I'm like, Ricky? And I'm walking, and my daughter's right behind me, and all of a sudden I just hear, Ricky.
Oh,
and I'm like, I'm like, no. Papa didn't say that. Papa said fox. Papa said fox. Ricky's like a wily fox. I was like, maybe I got off. And then she turns around and there's like a hole in the carpet where the dog had like chewed a hole in the carpet. And she just points it and she goes, Ricky. And I'm like,
Ben, it sounds like your son is very excited. Because how cool, like his dad is Batman.
He believes that I'm Batman. I've kind of set a sort of a trap for myself because I showed him some of the clips and the stuff, and I told him, yeah, you know, I'm Batman, and so now he thinks like his dad is Batman. You know, truly. And now when I go out of the house, he says, are you going to the Batcave? And I have to tell him, yeah, going to the Batcave. I'm sure that, you know, it's going to come back to haunt me when he's in therapy. Going, he lied to me! Batman!
So you have teenage daughters, and
Yes.
I would think that anyone that they're dating would be scared to death to come to the house with Love is the father.
I don't know what you're talking about. My daughter's only 15.
They're not dating?
No, they're not. They better not be dating right now.
They're 15. They've got to have boyfriends or girlfriends or something. That's an age you start like being interested.
I didn't know that.
To his daughter's school friends, Mark Ruffalo isn't just an actor. In their eyes, he's the Hulk, and he's in no hurry to set them straight.
Do your kids' friends ever come up and go, you're the Hulk?
As a matter of fact, they do. This little boy, Nicholas, he looked up at me and he said, Are you the Hulk? And I was like, well, no. And my daughter's like, yeah, he's the Hulk. And he said, can you turn into the Hulk? And I was like, she's like, do it, Daddy, do it. So I went, and he went,
While kids usually absorb what they see and hear, in Chris Evans's case, it hilariously worked in reverse.
My sister has 3 kids, and the middle kid, Miles, he's 3 years old. He's very much like me. Well, he has the same speech impediment than I did, where the L's and the R's turn into W's. And so it ends up, I don't like it, I don't like it. What I found was that phrase somehow worked its way into my day-to-day vernacular. You have it. I know you have it.
Yeah,
I know you have it.
It's a junket. You did a press junket with Jeremy
not
Renner,
intentional.
and they asked you some
This just
question.
happens.
Yeah, watch this. This is a real clip.
If you would have to choose a theme song for the Avengers, maybe for the next movie, which one would you pick?
God, I don't like it.
Hugh Jackman's superhero image doesn't quite carry over at home, and his son makes that hilariously clear to him every single day.
I remember my son having a friend come over. He was about 13.
Yeah.
And the guy was peppering him with Wolverine questions over and there was, my son was saying nothing. And I'm in the room next door and finally I hear this, listen, my dad is nothing like Wolverine. He is not tough. He's not cool. Don't ask me any more about it, right?
Meeting your daughter's boyfriend is hard for any dad, and Mark Wahlberg's plan to scare him didn't go as he expected.
So this kid, I want to meet this kid. All of a sudden, this kid comes over and he one-ups me. He brings his mom. The perfect scenario is to find one boy who she's with forever, treat her like a princess, but I don't know if she can hold him down.
Yeah. My younger daughter, Inez, she's 2. She's like really into villains.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
She's
like,
dark-sided.
Yeah, well, no, yeah. Our pediatrician, when she met Inez, she said, "Oh, this one's shady."
While most parents charge rent, Shaquille O'Neal opted for a completely different and hilarious form of payment for his hospitality.
What'd you get?
Lemon pepperoni.
Come in there. Tax bite.
What the hell is a tax bite?
I appreciate you. Tax bite. As the king of the family, you gotta make sure you get a cut. Mimi! Come on. What's this?
Boneless teriyaki.
Huh? Tax bite.
Damn, look out, ladies. You might lose a finger.
I thought my died tomorrow. What is this?
Barbecue.
Tax bite.
All right, Shaq. You might just be a genius for this one. Maybe.
I might steal this one, to be honest.
How old is your daughter?
5.
Does she know mommy is Wonder Woman?
She does. Basically, Alma is my daughter is very proud
we go to the park, and then she goes to, you know, kids, they try to make friends, so they go to the parents, and she goes, my mom is Wonder Woman. And then the parent would look at me strangely, not recognizing me, and I would go, you know, every mother is a Wonder Woman.
My mother was more like the Joker.
Celebrity kids sure know how to steal the spotlight with their surprising and hilarious moments. Hit like, subscribe for more, and comment below. Tell us which one made you laugh the most.